We're back in the shop. We're working on our AX24. Time to get these new shocks put on. Hey, Gore here, Canadian RC guy. Welcome back. Or welcome to the channel if you're one of the new subscribers. We're working on our AX24 again. We've been doing a bunch of upgrades to this thing. We played around with the factory shocks, but now it's time to upgrade to something better. We were down in the States not too long ago. We picked up a pack of these Power Hobby shocks. They're 54 millimeter shocks. They're just aluminum threaded shocks, nothing special. They were 27 bucks down in the US, so I mean not cheap by any means, so I think they should be pretty good. Obviously they come with extra springs and all that kind of stuff in there. We'll open the package here in just a minute. But we're going to get these things thrown on here and see if they help us out at all. So here are the shocks that we went with. Same length as the factory ones. These springs that are on them are very, very stiff. As usual, they always come with a other set of springs. These ones are not quite as dark, not quite as black. They're still pretty darn stiff. Then they come with this gold or copper set, and they're a really, really soft set of springs. So I think those are the ones that we're going to start with first. Pretty simple procedure, really. All you have to do is hold on to your tower there. We'll have to grab a wrench, obviously. But all you're going to need to do, pull your spring up there, take your wrench and grab on, and you'll just be able to twist this off the bottom, slide your new spring on, twist it back on, and you're ready to go. So we're going to get these 4 shocks changed over, then we'll bring it back and we'll show you how to get them on your truck. So there we go, nice and easy. We got in those bronze or gold colored springs. They are a lot softer. We may end up running with no springs, but I think after this video, we're probably going to try something a little bit different before we take out these springs. So, well here, you know what? Let me get you in here and I'll show you what we're doing. How to get these factory shocks off and how to get the new ones on. So one thing I did forget to say, obviously, like most other shocks, they do come with new hardware if you need to use it. Or you can continue to use your factory. It's totally up to you. But we took one tire off. Obviously, like most other things here, when you're working on the suspension, it's going to be easier to get those tires out of the way. But it's a pretty simple installation. It's just one screw here, and then one screw down here on all 4 corners. And you know what? Since it's that easy, there's no reason to make you guys watch us. So we'll just use some good old YouTube magic. We'll take them and go. Just like that, they're on. Man, I love this YouTube magic. Well, that was a pretty easy installation. We did end up taking out the little silver, I don't know what you want to call them inside there, the little spacers, I guess you want to call them, and replace them with just a rubber O-ring on either side of the screw, just because these were just too thick to fit in between. Because obviously here on our AX24, the shocks go right in between the frame there, so it was just too thick. So we ended up taking it out, using a couple little rubber O-rings, and worked no problem whatsoever. And as you can see, we got a ton of flex back again. The shocks from Power Hobby, like I said, first time we've ever bought anything from them, but I don't think it's going to be the last. They seem to be pretty darn good. And as you can see, it does sit definitely nice and low with those softer springs on it. Doesn't have that bounce on it. We'll see if we can get the body on here so you can really see. Get that put on there. So, you know, like the factory shocks made it sit so tall and it was so bouncy, that kind of thing. Makes a huge difference now with these shocks on it. We're still probably going to have a bit of problem when we go to do our vertical test and horizontal test. Once it kind of gets going or whatever, it's just going to unload and flip itself backwards. We'll know here in a few minutes, I guess. But I think the next video that we're going to do with this will probably help that out. We're going to end up building, hopefully end up building, see if we can do some kind of our own limiter straps or something along those lines. Or maybe we'll buy a set. I know Ramp Crab sells sets of them. So maybe we'll buy a set from them, or maybe we're just going to see if we can figure out how to make them ourselves. I'm not sure yet, but needless to say, that's going to be the next video is that thing, because I'm pretty sure now after putting the shocks on, we're definitely going to need it. So we'll get the board out here, and we'll set it up, and we'll see what the vertical and the horizontal is now. So the last time we did the drive shafts and the brass diff covers on the front and the rear, and we ended up with just 60, same as it was before, and 49. We got 1 degree on our horizontal, so not a big change with that and that little bit of weight. So we'll have to see if this brings it up or brings it down this time. All right, we'll start at 0 here and let's see where we can get to. So last time, remember, we got to 60. There's 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, getting to 40 now, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 57. So 56, 57 is all we're going to get there for our vertical. Now we'll check our horizontal. Now we'll try out our horizontal here. So remember last time we got to 46, so we'll see if we can do any better. There's 25, 27, 30, 35. So there's 40, 1, 42, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 46 or 47 is all we're going to get out of our horizontal. Now it's time, we'll take it down to the track and see how it crawls down there. All right, let's see if we can get up some of this stuff. Not too much of a problem there. Let's try the big part. Hanging up on the tree. Try this again here. Not quite enough yet. Well, I guess we'll just pretend we made it up and see how we get across the bridge over here. That rear steer definitely helps, that's for sure. Well, I have to say that went pretty good. It didn't climb everything downstairs, and we didn't really expect that it would quite yet. We went down a few numbers. Like I said, we went down to 56 degrees on our vertical climb and 46 on our horizontal. So I'm thinking limit straps, or that's probably a good way to keep this front end from everything I know anyway and everything I've seen online. Once again, remember, I'm still learning, so if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But I think, it'll keep this front end from just unloading and the car just kind of flipping over backwards, and vice versa with the rear end as well. So I'm not sure if we're going to buy them or if we're going to make them. We'll figure that out here in the next few days and before we start working on this thing again. But we're hoping the weather changes. It's like, I don't know, about minus 25, minus 27 degrees here in southern Ontario. So it's just way cold to be outside. We've tried to do a few little things. Hopefully you guys have seen them. But we've got a video we're trying to do with our modified outside in the snow. hopefully we can kind of finish that up and get it ready for this weekend, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So thank you to all the new subscribers that have come on board in the past few weeks and past few months. Hopefully you're enjoying the content, and hopefully you'll stay with us. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell. That way you're going to get all the new videos that are going to be coming up. If you have any comments, we're still looking for a low center of gravity chassis for this thing. So if there's something you guys are using out there, let us know in the comments. We want to know. And if you could and you like this video, give us a big thumbs up because it helps us out a lot. So thanks so much, and we'll see you again soon.